Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Tuesday, June the 2nd, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, I'm sure some of you have been watching these scenes out of New York and LA and everywhere else. I guess New York was really hard hit last night. It was absolutely pathetic to watch what we were watching in New York. LA had some problems too, I think, but I thought the police in LA was out in force and in good numbers, I should say. But in New York, it was clear that the police was outnumbered and that they couldn't keep up with the vandalism and the looting and so on. Today, the governor of New York came down very hard on the mayor of New York City, saying that they didn't do their job. President Trump has also threatened to send in the U.S. Army. I hope that he doesn't do it at this point. I hope that he gives New York or LA or whatever the opportunity to fix it themselves. Because the reality is that at some point, the people in these communities, the constituents in these communities are going to say enough is enough. And in the case of New York, New York has been very hard hit. Before the pandemic, New York was already losing people and having economic shortfalls. The pandemic has devastated New York, particularly the public finances of New York. And now you're in a situation where you're watching these scenes on television, and I'm sure there's a lot of business owners in New York who are calling Governor Cuomo and saying, "Hey, if you don't cut this out, I'm going to Texas, or I'm going somewhere else." And I'm sure the same thing is happening in LA and in Chicago and all of that. So it's up to these people to fix their cities. Hopefully, the president doesn't have to send the troops. But at some point, something has to be done. You cannot allow these scenes every night on TV. They're not good for anybody. And they're certainly not good for the businesses and the people who live in those communities. Thank you for watching. We have all of these on YouTube, on Twitter, and on my blog. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.